Oh, what's going on, my horse racing gaming community? We are back with Champion Horse Racing. And thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you to all the new subscribers on the channel. It's grown a lot lately. In fact, we have we've gone up quite a bit. We've gone up plus 32 subscribers actually within the last couple of weeks, which is really awesome. So thank you guys so much for subscribing, whether it's my discussion content or just the gameplay. I appreciate all of you from wherever you are in the world. You have a place here, and yeah, I really thank you guys for your support. So I'm probably gonna split this up. Like if you're seeing this on video, on video on YouTube, there may be a couple of shorts of some of the highlights. I may still upload a full episode as well. So I'll figure that out. But right now, I haven't played this in a couple of weeks. Let's see what we got going on here. So King De Oro, this is my best stallion as of yet. He's so cool. Well, he's still 40% of the way to breeding, but we need to get some more progress done. Now, we only have 5 horses right now. It's a lot easier for me to manage. King De Oro is still the highest. Mora Jewel, she's the only filly that we currently have, which her breeding level is at 0. In fact, I don't think anybody is close to breeding except for King De Oro, which is still depressing. It's hard to win in this game. I mean, you have to win live events against real players, and the real players are from wherever. I don't know if it's I think somebody did say a portion of the player base is from China, definitely Asia for sure, and like they play the game faithfully. So I'm not on the game like that, so obviously it's a struggle. But we're gonna go ahead and get somebody into a race. I just need to see the fatigue level of everybody. So this is King De Oro. He's at 22%. Let's see, 0% for Rattan Kane. Let's get this guy going. He's a 4-year-old stallion here. It says he's at his prime currently. He runs 1,200 to 2,200 meters. And A max for speed and stamina, 80% for the speed, 77% for the stamina. Still want that to be a little bit higher. As you can see the difference between the previous horse and the horse I'm on now, King De Oro. He's the best here. And you see 88 speed for him, 75 stamina. So again, we would like to work on Rattan Kane's speed, but he's maxed out. I don't think there's anything I can do. We're going to go ahead and see if we can find a live event for him. Or he's already raced? He's already raced, so I can't do that. Has everybody already raced? Let's see. Conduit. This is our 4-year-old stallion. He's rated 106. He runs 1,400 to 2,400 meters, and he's pretty much at his prime, too. See his speed and stamina, 83% for the speed, 79% for the stam. He actually has really good endurance, so, well, good enough for where my horses are, not in comparison to some of the other live players. So let's go ahead and see if we can find a race. Oh, no, you've already raced too. All right, well, I guess everybody's already raced, so we're going to go ahead and feed you a carrot. I feel like, okay, this is our 3-year-old filly, Mora Jewel. I was showing you guys earlier, and there she is right there in the middle of your screen. I hate that when you're looking at the menu and at your horse's stats, though, like you see the screen blocks your horse. I have to exit out of it in order for you to actually see the horse. It's one thing I wish this game would fix. I used to talk to the developers. I haven't talked to them in probably a couple of years. They gave me some free stuff to obviously in-game currency, but maybe I'll reach back out to them and see if they can go ahead and maybe get that changed or move it around. I can't imagine that would be too hard, but we'll see. As you can see, this girl, she still has a long way to go. Says she's maxed out on her speed. I hope 71. Let's just say it's 71. If this is Gallop Racer terms for those of you watching, let's just say her speed is at a 71. That's not going to get us pretty far, you know? We still have a lot of work to do. You can see she's still developing. Actually, she does have a late growth type, as you can see. You can kind of see where those circle rings are popping up on the screen. It says developing, late maturity, and you see where the horse icon is. She's at the very beginning of her growth spurt, so she still has a long way to go. So let's go ahead and get her. We have to train her, actually. She's not even properly ready for a race. I could toss her in a race now, but with her conditioning at 70%, I don't think it'd be a good idea. So I'm actually going to skip. In fact, I don't think I can race with anybody. Yeah. You know what? Let's just go ahead and skip them off because, yeah, there wasn't anything to do. Okay, now let's go ahead and start from left to right. Bright Fun. This is our newest 2-year-old colt that we just moved in here for racing. He runs 12 to 1,600 meters, so definitely a sprinter. Solid miler. late growth type as well, which is fantastic. So we have some time to develop with him, and I hope he turns out to be quite strong. So as far as his training is concerned, ideally what you want to do if you're new to this game, the different training methods, as you can see over here, turf gallop, dirt gallop, turf barrier trial, so on and so forth. You can kind of play around with those. I guess it depends on where you want your horse to be strongest initially. I always want my horses to have speed and to have a really good turf rating. The stamina obviously is very important, but if your horse is slow, it never works for live events. You need a horse with a decent speed figure to compete if you want to have any chances of even getting close to breeding, let alone winning a live event. So, definitely a turf horse. I'm going to go ahead and do a pair gallop, which means we'll be obviously training with another horse, and enhance, which means the intensity will be a little bit higher for this training session. As you can see, the horse will lose 3 pounds. Our fatigue level will go from 4% up to 19%. Conditioning will go from 71% to 86%. And of course, with the conditioning level, this green bar, you want to get as close to 100% as possible. That lets you know your horse is in the best shape, ready to run for your race. The speed, stamina, of course, they're only at a C letter ranking. We have a long way to go with that. So we're going to go ahead and do this and just let you guys see how that goes. So there we are with the pink silks, green cap. That is our horse, Bright Fun. This is how the training session looks. I really do love so many features of this game. You know, just imagine like on a console with like updated graphics. This would be fantastic. But still, for what it's worth for a mobile game, it's pretty enjoyable. So I am considering tossing Bright Fun into a race. Let's feed Muesli. Apple vinegar. Actually, let's do apple vinegar. I'm doing this because I do want to put this horse in a regional race. Regional race is just against the AI. It's a grade 2, the Magic Creature Stakes. 1,200 meters. It's a sprint. And let's see how well we can do here. And as far as a jockey, I'll go ahead and hire Tai A from, I believe, Australia. So it's a field of 10. And the idea of doing regional races is to obviously level up your horses, improve their ratings, improve their individual stat categories as well. It's a lot easier to win regional races than it obviously is to win a live event race. So don't neglect the regional races. Sometimes I think people focus maybe too much on the live events. And as great as that is for getting to breeding, if you can't win those and you're losing them, that's not going to help you out. So at least stack a couple of solid wins earlier in your horse's career with these regional races against the AI, and that will ensure that your horse will be able to have a much better success rate at getting to a higher level rating, and your individual stats again will also increase better. So we're approaching the stretch here. It's a quick sprint, and we have reached the top of the stretch here. 4 furlongs left to go, and there you can see in the middle of the screen, there we are, pink silks, white sleeves with the green cap. Bright Fun trying to reel in. 2 furlongs left to go. Harrod Park still up front. Bright Fun now is going to poke a I was going to say a nose and a head in front. So I was going to say a nose. What is a nose? Nobody knows what that is. I don't even know what that is. We won the race. That's what's important. Getting a little too excited there. Just like keep it at home base, Eric. I think we won. Let's see. Did we? Yeah, we just got there in time. You see, we win that race. 109.88 is the final time. And you'll see what I'm talking about when it comes to the rating. So as you can see, look at the rating here on the left. We came into that race with a 91 rated horse, and now he's at 101 for his rating. His fatigue goes up to 30%. That's expected, obviously, after a hard effort. But then you look at all the other categories. Speed, red arrow pointing up. Stamina, red arrow pointing up. Red arrows pointing up means we got an increase or at least a little bit of a bump in that particular category. So this is the importance and the significance of doing regional races to get your horses leveled up and to figure out what their max stats will be. That way you have a better chance of putting them in the best live event races to give yourself the best chance of winning. So let's go, my boy. I think it's your first win, isn't it? Record. No, that's his second win. Wow. He's 2 for 2. One is maiden. I want another one. Of course, these are just regional races, but still, it matters. I mean, he jumped up a whole 10 points. I guess if this was Equa-based, that'd be a pretty significant jump. But I mean, he did just win 2 grade 2, so that's fantastic. So happy for our dude there. So let's go ahead and move on to our filly, Amora Jewel. Got to get her going. She's not ready to race yet. She still needs a lot more training. So I think we're going to do the same thing that we did with our other colt we just ran. We're going to put her in a turf gallop trial. Same thing. High intensity, running with a partner here. And as you can see, there is our girl. White bandages, pink hood with the white shadow roll. Love her look. I hope she turns into a real champion. And I'm sure she will. I'll just have to see where she'll be maxed. I hope her speed is not maxed out at 71. Because that also makes me wonder. I mean, I understand she's not a sprinter, obviously. Her minimum distance is 1,800 meters to 2,400 meters. So she's well over the mile distance for a filly. I'm assuming her stamina will probably be a little bit higher, but 71, that's really low, man. Like winning live events is going to be really hard unless we go in probably to the longest distance of races. So just go ahead and feed her a carrot because she's still not going to be ready to go this week. So we'll have to skip her race. Let's go ahead and actually put King de Oro in a race because we need to continue to try to level him up. Now, King de Oro, this is again my best horse, rated 123. We have won a couple of live races, two grade ones, and those are the hardest to do. He's raced 15 times in his career, and again, I've won 2 live events with him. It's extremely hard. Do not underestimate it. I guess unless you're paying to win with trying to just buy the best horses via the auction, then I suppose you probably won't have too bad of opportunities there. But he runs 18 to 2,400 meters. Let's see if we can get him in a seasonal race. Let's see. Counterclockwise. He's better counterclockwise. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. There's a grade 2. Is that counterclockwise? No, that's clockwise. He doesn't like clockwise tracks, so that grade 2 would not be suitable for him. And there's another race, the Prince of Wales Stakes. That's also clockwise. These races are not suitable for him. So I guess I can't put him in a live event race today. It's kind of a bummer because I don't feel like waiting, obviously. That's the only thing about this game because the races do happen in real time. So sometimes if you're like kind of in the mood to get things done, you kind of have to be at the mercy of what timing they're at. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put our boy in a regional race. And it's probably just going to be a grade 2. I think that's the highest you can go. And it's 2,400 meters. And hopefully we should be able to get the win. Keep his form sharp. And post position 1. So let's see how this goes. Or no, post position 3. My bad. So we're off in racing. I'm not going to obviously show you the whole race. We'll skip to the last 400 meters here. But we're off and running. King de Oro, he kind of likes to settle in towards the middle of the pack. So we're going to skip to the last 400 meters of the race. The last couple of furlongs. And let's see how he does. So where are we? Okay, we're way at the back here. White hood, pink silks, green cap. Intentionally chose those colors for these videos. For my silks, that way it's easier to spot where we are in the race. Now, King de Oro, he's trying to rally, but he's got a long way to go, and actually, he's not catching up. Like, he's really just kind of at the mid-pack there, and that is not a great effort from my guy. He's going to fall to 6th, I believe. Ugh. Probably going to lose some rating points as well. No, he only lost 1 point. Okay. Man, that's a bummer. That's really rough. But that also was that was not counterclockwise, so I did not. That's one thing I forgot to check. I literally just told myself that. All right, so King de Oro is done. We have 2 more horses to get into action here in this video. Rattan King, he's ready to go. 1,200 to 2,200 meters, and his counterclockwise and clockwise rating are the same, so that's good. So I can put him wherever. I do want to toss him into a live event if there's one available, and I think there is. See, the Dubai Golden Shaheen, 1,200 meters on the dirt. What's your dirt rating, though? I don't know if he's good enough to go on the dirt. D dirt rating. You know what? Let's actually work on his... Well, he's going to peak pretty soon, or he's already technically at his age, his peak. Yeah, I should have worked on his dirt rating later. Earlier. You know what? Let's just put him in a regional race. See if we can try to raise his level. Grade 3, 1,600 meters. And the same deal, we'll just go ahead and get straight to the race. And then I'll skip to the last 400 meters. Oh, only a field of 7. Or a field of 8. That's unusual. There's always at least 10 horses or more, but I'm not complaining. All right, so down the stretch we come. Here we are. Just look for the green cap, pink silks. Easiest way to spot me. Rattan, come on. Dig in, brother. Dig in. Dig in. He's up there at the top of the horses. Fright First still in first. Track Blaze in second. We're in third. Dark Caius trying to rally up behind us. Come on, Rattan, keep pushing. You could get there at the end, but not going to happen. Looks like he's tailing off just a little bit, and that may be where the stamina came to haunt him. He looked like he had a little bit of momentum going, and then he just kind of faded out. Finishes in fourth place. Not ideal. And his rating doesn't change. His wet rating does go from a C- up to a C. That regional race for that grade 3 didn't really do too much for him, but it also didn't hurt him, so I'm not upset at that. Feed him a carrot to get him back to 0 fatigue, and he'll be ready for next month. And the last horse to check here is Conduit, 1,400 to 2,400 meters for this 4-year-old horse here. He's rated 106. He also has a counterclockwise and clockwise ability rated at the same level, which is fantastic. His conditioning's at 94%, which is really nice. I wonder, could I get that up a little bit higher? 96. Let me see. I think 99. So we're going to do a pair gallop and a regular level intensity. Not too hard, just enough to get him in prime shape. Now he's at 99%. Now, again, seems like the only live events available are dirt races. Take that back. There's actually a race in 5.5 minutes. The Hardwick Stakes. It's a grade 2. I'm going to go ahead and nominate him for that. That could be a really good chance for us to get him a live win. I don't know if he has one. So Conduit is nominated for this race, and the jockey will be Vincent C., who I think has gotten us a couple of wins in the past. So let's go ahead and see. What's your record, bud? No grade 1s yet. 13 races. And 4 wins, 2 places, and 1 show. He's won 2 grade 2s and 2 grade 3s. So yeah, no live event wins for him yet. Hopefully we can try to change that here pretty soon. Oh, I can't even feed. I forgot I needed to I wanted to lower his fatigue before I put him in that race, but now it's a little bit too late for that. So he'll be running with a little bit of fatigue, but he's at 99% conditioning. So there's 5 minutes left to that race. In the meantime, let's actually go to the auction and let's see who's available. Now, keep in mind with this game, you can bid for 1 horse for free every single day that you log in, which is nice. It's like just a free summon or whatever. So we'll go ahead and do that. Use our free diamond, or just our free bid, I suppose. And we get a 4-star Colt Gelding, 1,200 to 2,000 meters. And this is Hard Sam, from Hard Sam out of Danish Dan. Yeah, 4 stars, not ideal. I might actually bid for another one. All right. I don't really get too into the bidding here. Like, I do it when I remember, just in case. 5-star horse, not bad. Belle Spirit, Proceeder, Colt Gelding, Sprinter, 1,000 to 1,400 meters from Academic Roll out of Speaking Me. So let's actually go ahead and check these horses out. So we'll go to our farm. And then go ahead and... I have not upgraded my farm. I probably should be doing this, actually. What should I upgrade? Keep forgetting. This is what I really need to be doing. This will allow us to have even better horses. Spelling Yard, Riding Track. This is Jockey XP. What about the Turf Track? 800 to improve turf training. And you see, when you upgrade your facilities on your farm, this is what enables you to obviously push your horse's stats past their limits. So if your horse is maxed out at, let's say, 81 speed, upgrading these facilities is what can push you past that 81 speed, if that makes any sense. Turf Track, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. Take 30 minutes. It won't be done by the time this episode's over, but that's obviously not a concern. Just want to make sure I get it done. Okay, I can't even tap that. So let's go to our maidens here to look at all of our horses that we have. Rattan Kane transferred. When did that happen? Oh, wait, is his racing career over? Is that what happened? Wait just 1 second. I've never had that happen before. Oh, no. Wait, what? Did they just give... Did I just get the same horse again? This is Rattan Kane. He's right here, but they're telling me he's in my farm, which he's not. I must have just gotten this, received the same horse twice, right? Yeah. Wow, I just got the same horse twice. Interesting. I didn't know that was possible. Okay. A lot of these 3-star horses I'm probably not going to use at all because, like, why would I? You know, they're more than likely not going to amount to anything. The only good thing is they have a flexibility of leg type, as you can see, Procedure to mid for Fond Elegance, this gelding at the top. Look at these two, Just Not Hearing and Energy Max. They're front runners and Procedures. So hopefully you guys are kind of seeing how things are. But I guess a Life. I'm not sure what that is. Now we look at rarity. That's ideally what you want to do. Now I have some really good horses back here. Ambitious Tiger, 1,400 to 2,000 meter horse, 6-star, and Cheerful Bubbles. I'm not moving them yet until the current horses I'm racing are closer towards their retirement. Then I'll move the new ones in. I want to make sure I focus on what we have now. And then we have another filly because it's really, really hard to get girls in this game. So you ideally want to be a little bit patient with them. Okay. So I think that's all I got for now. Could try to do another regional race, but I will come back to you guys once we get to our live event race with Conduit. Oh, actually, no, I forgot we're in the grade 2. We're not in the grade 1. Never mind. Here we are. This will be the last race of the video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I've tried to explain things in the best way possible, but I'm sure I still need some improvement. So we are in post position 18. Gosh, it's a field of 20 for this grade 2. That's insane. Let's see how many other players we're racing against. We're racing against, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other live event players. And as you can see, 4 of them, or 5 of them, are from Asia, I'm assuming. And then there's one that probably isn't, but I can't also know that 100%. We come into this race with long shot odds of 24 to 1. We have no chance, but at least we're not the worst horse out of all the live event players. This 15 horse is actually expected to finish worse than us. So if you guys hear sirens, apologize for that. It's really, really gusty, rainy, stormy type of day. So anyways, let's go ahead and head to our live event race here. And this will close out today's video. Field of 20 in this grade 2, and we are off and racing with Conduit. Long shot odds here today. Gets a good start. Just going to see how the beginning goes, and then we'll skip to the last 400 meters because it is a very long race, and nothing really happens until you get to the last 400 meters. So we'll tailor in towards the back. Can't even see us now, so let's go ahead and skip ahead. And now we're to the stretch. 20-horse field. Okay, here we are. We're right here. Look for the green cap, pink top. So many horses, but if you can see those circles on the screen, that is where we essentially are in that group. We're not in the top 10 yet, so no reason to get excited. And in fact, I think Conduit is dropping back. Gosh, look at these. Look at this field, absolutely smoking us. This is what I mean. Live events are so hard. You really have to have good horses and strong horses to really be able to compete. So the HRG Stables and Champion Horse Racing has a long way to go before I would even consider myself successful in this game. Not even close. You finish in 18th. Worst of all the live event players. Sounds about right, unfortunately. He's going to drop from 106 to 102, despite being at 99 conditioning. But again, that fatigue percentage at 13 also hurt him. I wanted it to get him down to 0, but I could not. But in all honesty, his stats for turf is only B. That's not great. And then if there's any other conditions like wet or whatever, that's only a C+. So you obviously want those at A+ or S. There is an S rating. And I don't think I have a horse with a single S rating in this game at all. Let me see. Let's go all the way to the beginning. No. I think, do I even have a horse with A+? Okay, King de Oro. Yeah, that's the highest stat I've had on a horse. Is an A+ for speed at 88. Nothing else. So just goes to show you, this game is a grind. If you really want to prove yourself against other players in the world, that, you know, you're really that horse racing gamer, and not me, but you know what I mean. I think this is the game to do it. This is the most immersive live event experience, I think, from a multiplayer perspective. Obviously, way more than rival stars because you're just kind of competing against each other's times. In this game, you're actually training your horses. You're getting horses and you're trying to train them, get them to the best conditioning level. You have to manage your fatigue level. Pay attention to whether the track is counterclockwise or clockwise, whether there's going to be rainy conditions or not. So many different variables. So to me, I think this game has a certain skill ceiling that you need to be at in order to really try to take advantage, especially if you want to be successful. So I think this is a good proving ground game. But guys, that's going to do it. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Appreciate your love and support on the channel as always. We'll be back with some more champion horse racing and Gallop Racer content on the channel very soon. Until next time, Horse Racing Gamer sending out. You have a great and fantastic day. We'll see you later and goodbye.